victories, of course, in 2020 and in 2021. Runner-up for the last 2 years. But this year, with a quite astonishing 17 victories, including a couple of monuments, he really is a unique proposition. Such an inspiration, such an entertainer, a pure romantic, I think. Does things his own way. Unorthodox, unconventional, and quite magnificent, if you ask me. So talented. And he's also willing to lose in order to win. And that's what makes him so special. Winning in the mountains of the Tour de France and the cobbles of Flanders. How more versatile can you get? Channeling the spirit of cycling, if you ask me, and he's doing that today. And he's causing a bit of a ruckus here. Next time through, he'll take the belt. 400 metres to go, and Chris Froome now moves through to the front. The 4 times Tour de France champion, double Vuelta winner, and a winner of the Giro D'Italia. The only man in the field to take all of the Grand Tours for the Israel Premier Tech team. And Froome now dragging back Tadej Pogačar. They take the bell. We are now into the final lap of the Tour de France Prudential Singapore Criterium for 2023. One classification is already sorted. Peter Sagan of Total Energies, 7 times a winner of the green jersey classification, 3 times a winner of the World Road Race Championships, has taken 4 wins in the intermediate sprint. That is one. But the race has yet to be decided, and Tadej Pogačar is clear on his own. But he's only got a slender lead. It is Chris Froome on the front, furiously chasing, essentially now helping Alpecin de Koning. Chris Froome, a part of the TDF Criterium Legends team, so wearing a different jersey, but on the same squad as Sagan, Ciccone and Mark Cavendish. So it appears to me that Froome is now working for Mark Cavendish. Sagan, I think his job is done. He's taken the intermediate points classification, and Tadej Pogačar looks as if he might now start to be struggling as Froome continues to pile on the pressure at the front. Sat in the wheels as well, looking dangerous, looking ominous. Jasper Philipsen, he of 19 wins, yes, 19 wins on the board, including 4 at the Tour de France this year. 3 seconds now for Tadej Pogačar. The grimace says it all, doesn't it? Pogačar now redlining it all the way to the line. Has he got enough in hand to take another win? 1900 meters to go. It's quite a windy day here in Singapore. It's a humid one. Might get a little bit of rain later on, but thankfully it has stayed dry for the riders. As we just go over the bridge on Esplanade Drive, it's the only real elevation at all. But when you're on your own, riding into a headwind, it can feel almost like a mountain. But Tadej Pogačar still holding on to that slender lead. In about 300 meters time, he will turn right, back onto the same road, back over the bridge, then through the Flamme Rouge, and that series of turns taking us into the final 150 meter long finishing straight on the Ten Masques Boulevard in the shadow of the Fountain of Wealth. Who's going to take this one? It's been a thriller, it's been entertaining, it's been inspiring, and it's been an absolute treat for the people of Singapore to see the stars of the Tour de France on their home roads, battling for victory in essentially a special stage. Stage 22 of the Tour de France, but still our double Tour de France champion from a couple of years back now. The white jersey winner for the last 2 years. It'll be the last time we see Tadej Pogačar in the white jersey as he reaches the grand old age of 26. But 4 seconds is his lead. I think it's even less than that now. We've seen Peter Sagan now moving through to the front, working in the service of Mark Cavendish. In fact, Sagan dropping into the wheel there of Gianni Vermeersch. And just on the left-hand side, it is Jonas Rijkaard. An hour and 20 minutes or so of racing under the wheels of these riders here today. 43 riders started out, the stars of the sport, alongside the local heroes from Malaysia, Korea, Singapore and Thailand. They've entertained us, they've thrilled us. We're coming in to the closing meters of this race now. Can Tadej Pogačar hold on? Sagan is leading, and look who's emerging. Look who is on the wheel of the 7 times green jersey wearer, winner. 3 times world champion, leading out the former world champion Mark Cavendish. Is going to come back together. 400 meters to go now. We're entering the finishing straight. Sagan surges clear. Sagan takes them into the final corner now. Philipsen is there. Sagan is going to lead out. Mark Cavendish rounds the corner. Jasper Philipsen on the wheel of the Manx missile. They open it up on the left-hand side. It's Philipsen through the centre. Philipsen at the centre. It is Cavendish on the left-hand side. Cavendish in second, but the winner is Jasper Philipsen. Cavendish second. Tadej Pogačar in third. Win number 20 for Jasper Philipsen here at the Tour de France Prudential Singapore Criterium for 2023. And what a win it was. Jasper Philipsen takes the win. What an entertaining race that was. These riders have put on a real show for the crowd here today. And Jasper Philipsen takes the win ahead of a fast finishing Mark Cavendish. Wasn't to be for Mark Cavendish today, but still sprinting well. Jonas Rijkaard congratulates his teammate. And a nice round number of wins today for the Belgian. Let's have a look at that again. This is the figure of Jasper Philipsen doing what he does so well. His turn of speed, almost unmatchable. But Jasper Philipsen taking another win, but this time in the green jersey of the points classification winner of the Tour de France. And there we go, in front of a large assembled crowd here in the centre, the heart of Singapore, underneath the fountain of wealth. Jasper Philipsen is your winner today. So Jasper Philipsen takes the win ahead of Mark Cavendish. Tadej Pogačar couldn't quite hold on despite a brave effort and despite being in a couple of breakaways today as well. So we'll have two